In today's video, we will travel to the beauties of the Spanish city of Altea. We will discover the old city, learn about the culture, taste the traditional dishes, have a walk by sea, and walk through the white houses while enjoying the colorful streets. Before we begin, liking this video would be appreciated and subscribe to our channel as more videos are coming up. General info. The name Altea derives from the Moors who conquered the region and named it Althea, meaning health to all. The city of Altea is located at Costa Blanca, which means White Coast, at the Alicante region at the eastern part of Spain. It is a very safe and peaceful destination, and hardly we can hear about any incidents. Although there are many cities in a close distance to Altea, like Benidorm, this city is so unique. It is built upon a hill and one can enjoy the view of the entire region. We can see on the streets that Altea has been influenced by many different civilizations, such as Iberians, Greeks, Romans, Phoenicians, and Muslims. Each one of them have left their print on the city. Greeks and Romans brought the trading ways, Arabs focused on the agriculture and fishing. Old town and churches. If you visit Altea, you will need two pairs of shoes. Your walking shoes and your beach sandals, as Altea is split in two main areas: the beach, where we can find many activities to do, and the old town, where we can explore and discover. If you have any issues with walking so much, there is always the option to rent electrical bicycles. So, leave the car behind and enjoy a leisurely stroll around the town or by the beach. We begin with the Old Town, an amazing place with tons of attractions. The white houses of Altea, decorated with different types of flowers, create an amazing environment to walk around. We often find steps, wooden doors with fancy grills, and of course, at the end of the route, stands the famous blue and white dome of the Virgen del Consuelo Church. Through the years, the Old Town has been heavily characterized by its churches, as the inhabitants were Orthodox Christians. We can find the Monastery Church of Carmelitas Descalzas and the Orthodox Church of Ruza San Miguel Arcangel up on the hills. One of the most majestic and famous churches is Nuestra Señora del Consuelo, that can be found at Plaza de la Iglesia Parroquial. It is totally worth visiting the church, since apart from the glamorous building and the shimmering interior design, we can find small cafes and restaurants all around, where we can taste the traditional dishes. Food. Since Altea is a city of fish and vegetables, some of the most famous dishes are based on the gifts of sea and land. We can taste the famous arroz amb fessels at pulp, which is rice with kidney beans and octopus, or rice with lobster, which is also popular. Pelas can't be missed from the menu. We can usually find pala mixta, which is a mix usually cooked with rabbit, and slash or chicken and vegetables, cooked with shellfish. Although we can find rice in many dishes, the cuisine of Altea won't disappoint us. We can find the traditional cocos of la luma, which is an open focaccia-style baked bread with bits of sausage, pork strip, anchovy, and green tomato. They come with different styles, like the vegetarian option of coca farcida, with tomato, red pepper, and onion filling sandwiched between two layers of pastry. What's more astonishing is that local restaurants tend to create different versions of these dishes, so we won't get bored at all. Vegetables also play an important part in dishes like espencat, which is pepper, aubergine, and cod salad, escargot, which is red pepper and cod salad, bullet, a dish of boiled vegetables, and finally, la pepereta, a dish made with green peppers and tuna. The view from the hills food isn't the only thing that will amaze us. The view from the hills is also eye-catching. The watchtower of Torre de la Galera is declared a place of cultural interest, and the watchtower of Torre de Bellagarda, formerly part of the city walls, and now next to a beautiful park in the district of Bellagarda, Altea's oldest district, offer us with magnificent landscapes to watch. Furthermore, on the coastline, one can appreciate high cliffs and beaches with clean water and fine gravel whitened by the sun. Towards the north, the Sierra Bernia mountain rushes towards the sea on the Mascarat Bora and Solcita projections, which frame the small and quiet coves. Culture and art. Altea is one of the most important cultural towns of eastern Spain. It holds the title of cultural capital of the autonomous community of Valencia, housing the Palau de Altea, the Department of Fine Arts of the Universidad Miguel Hernández de Alicante, the Music Conservatory, the Cultural Center of Altea la Vella, and the Museum of Ethnic Music. Altea, because of her brightness and its white houses, was referred as a village roasted by the sun by Gabriel Miró, a famous Spanish modernist writer. Her privileged location, in the center of a bay, which is named after her, has always attracted in a very special way people of the arts, like painters, writers, sculptors, and singers, who in the 60s and 70s made it a meeting point and a place of residence for the Bohemian world. Festive and cultural events. The Altea Annual Festival is held on the fourth weekend of September. The opening speech, the marches, and the parade of the Moors and Christians fill the streets with music, costumes, and gunpowder. Religious events, processions, Passacaglia, and musical concerts take place during this cheerful week where the whole town takes part. During the rest of the year, the events continue with the Planta dell'Arbre de Sant John, which is the planting of the little tree of St. John, the fisherman's festivity of Sant Pere Santa Anna, and the Cristo della Salud of Altea la Vella, and the beautiful fireworks of the Castel dell'Ala in August. The fireworks are launched from different platforms located on the water, and from which the show can be admired in all its splendor. In 2007, this event was declared by the Generalitat Valenciana as Fiesta of Tourist Interest. One of the most famous festivities of Altea la Vella are those of the Santissimo Cristo della Salud and of Santa Anna. The celebrations of the Cristo della Salud go back to 1830, when the villagers managed to save themselves from an epidemic of cholera thanks to intercession of Christ, whom they called Health. A very traditional event is the concert of festive music that takes place in September. The Palau of Altea, the Sociedad Filarmonica Altinense, and the Sociedad Recreativa Musical Altea la Vella collaborate with the Federation of Moors and Christians to establish an exceptional concert of marches of Moors and Christians, as well as Pasodoble. Sports. Altea's geographical position favors gentle winds all the time. Water sports, such as windsurfing, water skiing, flyboarding, canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding are very popular. Altea hosts many sporting events also. If you love sea and sea activities, Altea is the go-to place. One of the most important sailing events in the whole of the Mediterranean takes place in February, the 200 miles at 2 race that covers the Altea, Ibiza-Altea route. Also, the Mediterranean Coast Altea swimming event is held in May, the Flying Dutchman World Championships in September, while December has the Pata Negra Sailing Trophy, run by Club Nautico Campomanes. But if you aren't a sea lover, Altea has other options also. There is a fully facilitated golf center at the foot of Sierra de Bernia, where you can play golf, relax, exercise, and eat. Hiking is another activity you can try. A 5-mile-long mountain natural park, Sierra Helada provides sweeping views of the Mediterranean from its many hiking trails. If you are physically fit and up for a tough hike, trekking to Sierra Helada is oh so worth it. This strenuous hike extends to 439 meters above sea level, giving you access to hidden crags and beautiful species of flowers along the way. I hope you enjoyed the stunning beauties of Altea, the uniqueness of the white houses with colorful flowers, and the tons of things to explore.